Landmark Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra and runway 27 ready for departure, departing straight out.
Hello flight simmers, how are you doing? This is just going to be a very short video just sharing some results with you. It's July 2022 and Sim Update 10 beta version is just being released and it's being tested by many people out there, and since it's just a beta version I just wanted to share my results and do my duty in the society, so maybe sharing these results will be helpful for some of you out there. Okay, let's see the specs. This is my first attempt for multi-monitor support. This is one of the longest and most weighted features in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2022. I have a relatively good system. It's RTX3080 Ti, and I have i9-12900K and 32 gigabytes of DDR4 memory. And simulator settings. Right now we are at San Diego International Airport, and I have installed the Sim Update 10 for USA as well. Everything is almost maxed out, and I'm using the Ultra preset, so actually everything is maxed out. I'm using the DLSS Deep Learning Super Sample on performance mode. I'm using DirectX 11. I will talk to you more about DirectX 11 and 12 later on. I have 350-inch display, and I've selected the front display and left display to be 2K, actually Quad HD or 2K, and the right display, since it's farther from the pilot, I selected it to be 1080p. Let's see the results. As you can see, we are in San Diego International Airport, and it's one of the busiest, maybe one of the busiest, and everything is maxed out. There are lots of buildings here, and as you can see on the ground, I've just got the result about 50 to 25 frames per second, but it wasn't that horrible. It's not VR. VR is very horrible. In VR, if you get the frame rate below 30, it's very annoying, but here it wasn't that bad. It was 15 to 25 frames while taxiing in this busy airport with everything maxed out, and full sky is full of clouds, as you can see. As soon as I took off and I started to fly low between the buildings, trees and trains, it's got a little bit better. I had 17 to 28 frames per second. And keep in mind, I'm using DirectX 11 and I'm using DLSS on performance mode, and I have Sim Update 10 beta. So I'm pretty optimistic about this result because of one reason. Because right now I see that I'm limited by main thread. It's kind of interesting. I have maybe the best CPU out there right now, i9-12900K, and I'm limited by the CPU right now. So maybe I can even increase my display resolution for the main monitor to 4K, maybe. I don't know, I'm gonna test it. But I'm limited by the main thread. It means that if we had a good CPU, or actually our CPU is the best, but the problem is that DirectX 11 cannot use the all multi-core capability of our CPU, but it has it is expected that DirectX 12 can handle games better because it can use multi-core support. So because of this, I'm a bit optimistic, and maybe in near future, when everything becomes more developed and with DirectX 12, we can see very better results. Maybe we get 30 frames per second even on the ground with triple display. Anyway, this is my results for you. I hope it be helpful for you. DLSS is the real game changer. DLSS made everything possible. Without DLSS, everything would be maybe below 10 frames per second. So it's great, and it's still under progress. It's just the version, it's the beginning phase of it, so it's being developed. You can use it right now, you can update it, and you can use the menus in experimental settings. You can enable the multi-monitor support, and if you want to enable the DLSS, you can go to your graphics settings and select the anti-aliasing to DLSS. Very pretty simple, just select it and everything is good. I've selected performance mode because I didn't see any special difference between performance and balance mode. So performance did a great job for me. And also DLSS did a great job in VR. In VR, I got almost double frame rate with the DLSS support. So these are the reasons I'm very optimistic about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 in the maybe until the end of 2022. Maybe DLSS become more developed and we can see some very better results soon. I hope so. And the multi-monitor support is another thing that many people were waiting for this. So as you have seen before in the YouTube videos, that you could still use triple display with NVIDIA Sun, but it wasn't very pleasant because the edge of the screen would be stretched and it wouldn't be realistic. And almost all of the flight simulators such as X-Plane have the multi-monitor support from the beginning, but Microsoft Flight Simulator didn't. And actually I was waiting for this feature for a few months, but it's here. It's in the first phases of it and it needs more improvement, and I hope it will happen in the next maybe 2 or 3 months. Okay, if I've got some free time, I'm gonna test the DirectX 12 in the following days. I will if I see any special improvement, I will share the results with you as well. Let me know in the comment section below if you have some better results or you want to share your results for me. And I hope you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you like. Happy flying, good day.